What's going on, folks? Welcome to the No Holding Thoughts podcast. I'm your host, Raheem Price. This is my co-host,
Raheem Holden.
Here we are to bring you an informative blog ranging from a wide range of topics. Well, we got a lot to get to, so let's just start the show. Bruh, there was a boxing match this past weekend. Well, there was at least supposed to be a boxing match. Your man Amir versus
Terrence Crawford?
Yeah, what happened?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Amir Khan, I would say he wanted a... I wouldn't say that he a top tier fighter, but he definitely a B-rated fighter to get you prepared for the main event. Amir Khan came in, did what he's supposed to do, get knocked out. I'm sorry, just like that, he got knocked out. He got hit with a low blow. He
made it out the first round. Let's give him that.
Yeah, well,
it looked a little shaky for a while, but he made it out the first round. I'll give him that. But I wanted to ask you a question. How do you feel as far as some people calling him out for quitting? Do you think he quit? Or...
Yes, he definitely quit.
There's no thinking about it. He definitely quit.
He quit. That guy got hit with a low blow. Normally, what happens is you get.
But he got hit with a low blow.
Don't care, man. We done played a bunch of sports and we got hit with low blows. Then got hit.
True.
And what we do? Take a minute, take a play off, take 2 plays off. Might even take a game out depending on how bad it hurt. You right back in there. As long as you ain't bleeding, no leakage or anything like that, which we know it looked like more of the thigh from my angle. So I think that he knew.
I would say the thigh as well.
I think he knew that it was all downhill from there. He was trying to. He a man with a little bit of pride, so he wanted to end it. That's it.
Yeah, my only issue was I have a few issues. Number one, the 5th round was by far his best round, as far as looking like he wanted to fight.
Right.
So, if there's any thought in a boxer's mind that you have a chance to win the fight after you've been pummeled for X amount of time, that round right there showed that he had a little something. Now, the only other thing that Terrence Crawford was landing them body shots after just headhunting for the first couple of rounds. So that changes the dynamic a little bit.
I definitely was gonna get to that because I think that he knew like he gave it everything that he got, and pretty much this guy's still standing in front of me.
Yeah.
So I just think that he was like, you know what, I'm 5th round, I'm gonna give him everything. If I hurt him, I'm gonna continue. But the first sign of exiting this fight without looking like a punk, I'm gonna do it, and he did it.
Yeah, it looked like the boxing guy smiled on him. Well, actually, Crawford was throwing a few low blows throughout the fight.
Right.
So I think maybe in his head he was like, man, he throw another one of these low blows and he hit flush.
You still get paid, you know what I mean? You know,
yeah,
he already get his check. I think at that point he already knew. In the first round, Amir Khan, let's keep it 100. Amir Khan never been knocked out in the first round. I had tons of arguments about that with multiple people. Amir Khan never been knocked down in the first round. He been knocked out. Yes, I'm not saying that. He do have a glass chin, but Amir Khan do have boxing skills. Danny Garcia actually said that Amir Khan had the fastest hand speed he ever went up against. He said he had so much hand speed that he thought the referee was hitting him. So that lets you know that
what happened to the hand speed.
The hand,
the hand speed definitely. I did not see.
No, I
the
didn't
hands.
See it I didn't see it.
I was a little shocked because I thought Amir Khan's speed would keep him in a fight. And Bud is typically a slow starter. He's going to dissect you. He's going to figure it out. Then he's going to switch to southpaw, switch back and forth. It was none of that. It was all go. He was headhunting after the first round, which kind of played to maybe Amir Khan's side because Bud wasn't going to the body and giving him everything he had. But once he did, it was over with, and it seemed like Amir Khan knew it was over with. It seemed like his corner knew it was over with.
They knew.
The ref knew it was over with, and he's kind of like, you good? And Amir Khan was kind of like, damn, you really gonna ask me that though?
Yeah, he knew. He knew it was over.
He's like, come on, man. Like, why we gotta do this?
I mean, I've been hit before. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh man, I'm outmatched. Oh yeah, that when you're a kid, when you get in a fight, somebody hit you, like damn, he hit hard. So you know what I mean? Like he knew.
Amir Khan definitely had a he hit hard moment.
Yeah, he knew.
But it's like we all knew about the glass jaw, but now he got a glass thigh apparently too.
Yeah,
he refused to get back up at that. I ain't like that, man.
Yeah.
If he had took he could quit. I'm cool with him quitting. I mean, I'm not cool with him quitting, but whatever. Had he taken the 5 minutes,
yeah. I think that was key.
like, yo, I can't do it no more, man. I tried.
He should have definitely went and did that first. Like he should have said,
he didn't even try.
Let me take the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Soon as he got hit, he looked at the referee or whoever in the corner. He said, "Nah, that's it." He said, he hit too hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? I don't want to fight no more. No mess. You know what I mean? That's it. Whatever type of whatever language he speak.
Yeah.
But I wish I can say it because it was definitely funny. Amir Khan, I can't even say go back to the drawing board.
Because there is no drawing board.
There's no drawing board. He did exactly what we thought. He is a warm-up fight for Terrence Crawford to take on. I would like for him to see him fight Danny Garcia. Terrence Crawford against Danny Garcia. Terrence Crawford killed himself when he signed with Top Rank.
I don't want to see him versus Danny. I don't want to see him.
Come on, man. Danny had a win the same night, and now them two should fight.
I'm all for Philly fighters being from Philadelphia, but watching the sport of boxing, Danny Garcia. You know how you said Amir Khan's the B. Danny Garcia is B+.
No.
Danny Garcia is B+. Danny Garcia is B+.
No. Negative. Danny.
Danny's B+. I'm sorry.
No.
We've seen
Danny is definitely A.
Danny's definitely not an A. Stop. All right. If
Danny is A.
Okay. Danny's A. If Danny's an A, what is Spence?
A+. Okay.
All right. Well then. Danny's an A- then.
Okay, he's definitely. Danny is definitely.
That's no disrespect, Danny. That's what I meant.
No, that's definitely disrespect. That's definitely disrespect.
Hold on, could he beat Errol Spence?
That's not what the.
I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you. Just barbershop talk. Can he beat Errol Spence?
He got a good chance.
Can he beat Errol Spence?
Possibility.
Can he beat Errol Spence? Yes or no? Like using all these other words.
Okay.
Yes or no? Flat out.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Andy Garcia can beat Errol Spence. Wow.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
See?
If Errol Spence slip on a banana peel on the way to the ring and get a concussion, and
every fighter have a chance. That's first thing.
Every fighter has a chance.
The question he should have asked me was, do I think?
Oh man, you gotta get get technical. Because technically anybody can beat anybody in the world of boxing.
Okay, but
because all it takes is one punch.
Okay,
that's all it takes.
If I had to put my last dollar on, I would take
your last dollar on.
I would take Errol Spence, but that's just like I guess
smart money. Smart money. You trying to win?
I'm gonna say that based off of. Obviously, the body of work.
Yeah.
And Errol Spence is definitely the boogeyman. He's definitely the boogeyman. I seen him come up. I seen Danny come up. But style make fights.
Style make the fights.
Style make fights.
Style make the fights.
And Errol Spence, I think it's I don't know who. I don't think Keith Thurman have enough. I don't think Sean Porter have enough. I don't think Danny have enough. But they have the knockout power. Not Sean Porter, but Danny and Keith Thurman can stop you. And Keith Thurman can adjust as the fight go. Terrence Crawford comes with he comes with everything.
Yeah. That's why I said no, not Danny. Skip Danny. No offense to Danny. Skip Danny. Crawford, Spence. Like forget about
But you know what? You got to build up. You know what I mean? You got to build up. I don't think Crawford need to fight more people at 147. Crawford having fought no. I'm not saying Crawford. Now I like Terrence Crawford, but for him and what I said just a minute ago, Terrence Crawford messed up a little bit when he decided to go to Top Rank, because Top Rank is not going to get him the fighters with Al Heyman. Al Heyman have the top 147 fighters.
Right.
And it's going to be harder. We can say the Spence fight all day, but the problem is going to be is the two promoters going to be able to make it happen.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. The problem with boxing is boxing itself.
Yeah.
We know the fights we want, but we're not going to get them at the time we want them. We're not going to get those fights when we want them.
Never
we
happened.
get them 2, 3, 4. No, I'm lucky. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years later, when it's like, who cares about these two fighters? They still have their name, but they don't have that pristine skill they had when they were at their peak.
When we was talking about it.
When they come into your brain, that's when they're supposed to be fighting, right then and there. Not after somebody else is up and coming, you want to see them, and oh man, you giving us Pacquiao Mayweather?
Yeah, I think they should. What should happen is he should get one fighter that's a big name that maybe even have a belt, and then
I would like to see that.
Like Terrence Crawford, I said Danny because Danny have a belt. I don't know what, but I know it is a WBC belt, but I don't know what weight class. It should be 140. I don't really know. I'm not really too sure. Danny Garcia have a belt because I didn't even know he had a belt until I seen the fight Saturday, and then you have Errol Spence fighting. He should fight either Sean Porter or Keith Thurman. Don't want to fight.
Where is Keith Thurman?
Who knows? Keith Thurman fought the guy Lopez, and Lopez was beating him up, and somehow Keith Thurman dug deep and got out of it. I like Keith Thurman as a fighter, but he might not be ready for no top competitors. I don't think he can beat a Sean Porter at this point. I don't think he can beat Danny Garcia at this point. So at this point, I repeat again, at this point, he didn't look good in the last fight. I don't know if you've seen the fight. He didn't look good. He didn't look good at all. Now, if
Danny and Keith Thurman fought today,
Danny might knock him out.
Oh,
Danny might knock him out. The Danny that I seen on Saturday, he might get take Spence, man. I'm telling you, he looked real crisp in that fight, man. And you only could go off of who he was fighting.
Yeah.
I'm just basing that off of what I normally see with Danny. But he looked real good in that fight. But that guy didn't have enough power.
When you get him with Spence, it's not really who you fighting; it's how you look versus who you fighting.
Yeah.
That's a major thing. Like you can win by knockout and look sluggish, but I don't want to take too much away from Keith Thurman. It seems like you
Keith Thurman, he took a lot of time off.
He takes a lot of time.
This is not the only time he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all the fights that he had that was good fighters, let's just go back to the Danny fight and the Porter fight. Both of those fights was close.
He still won.
Yeah, he won. But if you would have heard Danny name called, you wouldn't have been mad.
No, I'd have been mad. I'd have been a little bit mad. I don't know
why you don't like Danny. I don't know why you don't like Danny.
I never said I didn't like Danny.
This obviously like you don't like Danny. Danny is definitely legitimately.
He's legit. Like,
he top 5 at 147.
Danny's legit.
I said top 5 at 147.
Danny's legit.
Top 5 at 147.
Danny's legit. I have no issues with Danny.
Is he top 5 at 147?
Yes.
Okay.
I have no issues with Danny. I just don't. I didn't give him that fight. I did not give him that fight.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. So I thought Keith Thurman won.
I would have been disappointed had they said Danny. I'd have been like,
I wouldn't have felt like Danny got robbed.
I'd have been like, Danny, who do you know that keep on giving you these W's? I'd have felt like that.
He get close fights. But Danny, you got to remember.
But I repeat, I do not have a problem with Danny.
I don't know, man. You said you started off by saying Danny Garcia is a B rated. Like
I said B plus.
Oh man, that's a F saying that to Danny. Danny is definitely.
What's the difference between B plus and A minus? Like Like what? 2 points?
One is in the 80s, one is in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
That's a big difference.
There you go.
What would you rather for your kid to come home with? A B or A? An 89 or 90?
90. Bring me that 90.
My point exactly. Come on, man. You don't want no B-rated fighter. He is definitely top tier. So I mean,
I put the plus at the end.
You know what I mean? He's that. I mean now Errol Spence gonna have to fight another top guy. He beat Mikey. That was cool. Maybe we should.
Don't gloss over that.
Yeah, I mean, Mikey was definitely undefeated.
Not gloss over that.
Champion, but
that's
that was suicide with Mikey.
That was that resume in itself. Just how he dominated and handled him.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Mikey, that was
who won
Mikey,
that war?
That wasn't good. That wasn't good. But you know what? It was good, smart for business. Because win or lose, it was either you was gonna get praised for winning, losing,
and you know you can stay at that weight, right? And keep on going.
So I mean, by you losing, it was like, oh, okay, well, he was the one that wanted the challenge. Me, I don't care. You took the challenge, now you go back to the bottom of the barrel. He knocked you out of 147. Now he beat you so bad at 147, you need not to take no more 147.
Nah, I don't know about that. Can he
beat another 147?
That was the top 147.
Yeah, that's his fault. That's his fault. That's his fault.
I mean, no. We can't do that.
They told him don't do it.
They told him don't do it, which is why I'm glad he did it, because if he doesn't do it, nobody's ever going to do it. What's the point of ever taking a fight that's dangerous for anybody?
Well, I would take the fight if I would be considered a heavyweight. So I will fight any and every heavyweight, no matter how tall or small they are. But he came from 2 weight classes. I don't think that was a good idea. Okay. If he would have took if the fight was at in the 130s or the 140s and that was Spence, I would have no problem with it. If you can't go up that much, it was a height difference and a weight difference, power difference. It was everything different, and it showed. It showed in that fight. He just thought.
Yeah,
I don't know what they.
We need that in boxing. We need people taking on challenges because it's.
Do we really?
Yes,
because
otherwise we're not gonna get fights.
No, the challenge is Crawford taking on Spence. That's a challenge because we see that Crawford can handle 147.
Right.
We see he handled 140. So him going up to fight Errol Spence. That makes sense. Like it'd be like, oh, okay, well, that looked pretty decent, you know. But the come up that didn't really fight nobody at 147, then you're gonna take on the guy. This is the best. You cannot do that. I don't think that was more of a business move for him.
What I was gonna say is, what else was he gonna do?
I mean, he could have went on.
You gotta get that bag, man.
Yeah, but
on top of that.
But I mean, listen, man. I think he should have forced somebody else.
Like I said. Maybe that's a bad situation, but you need fighters being like, no, I want to fight this guy. And instead of, because your promotional team gonna hold you back for forever and get every dollar they can. Now, don't fight that guy yet. You gotta give him about 4 or 5 more years.
You know why they say that? Because it can.
So you don't end up like Mikey Garcia.
That's exactly like it. Because if you could take a fight and get big money, let's say $5 million. Or whatever for a fight, and then the next thing you know, you lose that fight so bad that nobody don't want to see you no more. But truth be told, he fought against the cream of the crop. So if he should be able to get a fight with, if he want to stay at 147, which he shouldn't, but if he want to stay at 147, maybe he should fight Sean Porter.
All right, I think that would be a good idea. Sean Porter, that would be a good fight.
It still would be dominant. It's still dominant. Yeah, it's still Sean Porter. He's going to sleep.
Gonna keep on coming.
Yeah, he's going to sleep. Good night. Too strong. He too strong. Too aggressive.
Very aggressive.
That jab. No, granted, that jab is good. Will be good against Porter, but you got to do it for 12 rounds. It's too much. It's too heavy. Too heavy. Too strong. Sean Porter. He win a lot of his fights based off of muscling people. Speed in and out. He get in and out. Oh my God! So a lot of people can't work that hard against Porter. Porter fight you. He beat you up for 12 rounds.
Yeah, he coming.
Even when he loses,
he coming to fight every time.
Damn, I won. I deserve it.
I've never looked at a Sean Porter fight and like, man, what is he doing? Like I've never seen him out of character. When you seen him in his first fight, you see him in this fight.
Yeah.
In the next fight, he's always being himself, and he's coming forward, and he's coming for you.
Yeah, he does.
And you gotta fight.
And you see the first fight that he had, that he didn't decide that he wanted to come forward. That was his last fight. He looked at average. It's not that Porter didn't win, but he looked at average. I thought he won. I thought Porter won. I thought he did enough to win. But I need that aggressiveness. That Porter that we used to. I'm gonna walk you down. I'm in your behind. You're not getting a second to breathe.
I think he was aggressive enough, but I see.
Yeah, I think that's why he won.
That's definitely.
But he was trying to.
That might be.
This is my question. What you do good, why change it? Stick to what you do.
Make them adjust.
I don't think Michael Jordan said.
Which gets into what me and you have talked about before with basketball.
Basketball, the pick and roll. Michael Jordan, the back down, the turnaround.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it better than you know how you able to stop it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you're going to be able to do. That's what make people great. Why change it up? McNabb wanted to be a pocket passer. No. Run the ball. That's what make you great. Stick to what make you great.
Right.
That's what make you great.